Please be seated. Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.
So I'm wondering if any of the students can tell me what day the Shabbat starts. What day of the week?
Friday.
It starts Friday, and what other day of the week does it go into? Go ahead.
Weekend.
Yeah, to the weekend. Say a little bit louder.
Weekend.
The weekend, yeah, it's a Saturday. So I want to tell all you guys a story about two rabbis who lived a few hundred years ago who loved Shabbat so much. You guys love Shabbat? They loved Shabbat so much that the saddest moment of their week was every week when at the end of Shabbat they do Havdalah, and it was the end of Shabbat, and had to wait till the whole other week to do Shabbat again. So they kept doing it week after week. And week after week, they were getting sad because they had to wait. And this all week long, they were waiting. Until one day, there were two brothers, Reb Elimelech of Lezinsk and Reb Zusi of Anipol, two real rabbis. And one of them said to the other, he said, "Brother, I just can't take this anymore. I have to wait all week for Shabbat to come." So the other thought about it. He said, "Well, what if we do Shabbat on a Tuesday?" And his brother said, "You can't do that. Shabbat is Friday night. God created the world in 6 days. On the seventh day, He rested. That's why Shabbat is on Friday." He said, "What if we do it anyway?" He said, "Okay, let's do it." So they got everything ready. And they told their family. Then their family said, "You're a little bit crazy, but if you want to go, we'll do it with you." They went ahead and they put on their most beautiful clothes to get ready for Shabbat. And they made all the Shabbat food. They made the challah and the chicken soup and the kugel and all the things. And they sat down and started to sing all the songs that we were singing tonight. But you know what? It was amazing. They had such a good time. They started to sing and they had their meal. And it was so much fun. They didn't even talk to each other at the end. They just went to sleep thinking, this can't be true. And the next morning they woke up and they sang some more and they rested all day and went for walks and played games and all the things that one can do in Shabbat. At the end of it, they did Havdalah. And they looked at each other and said, "That was the Shabbat, best Shabbat we've ever done. Something is really wrong here. We have to go see our rabbi, the rabbi of rabbis, whose name was the Maggid of Mezerich." So they got in a carriage and they traveled all the way to Mezerich. What sound does a carriage make? Can you just do that for me? And they went all the way down to Mezerich and they knocked on the door of the Maggid of Mezerich. Knock, knock, knock. And they said, "We have something to confess. We really love Shabbat so much that we did Shabbat on a Tuesday, and it was the best Shabbat we've ever had. How can that be?" And so the Maggid looked at them and he said, "Well, let me tell you something. Shabbat is not just a day of the week. Shabbat is really inside every one of you. And if you really love Shabbat, it doesn't matter when you want to do it. Any day can be Shabbat. Any day you can find the peace of Shabbat." Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.